All right. This is the song Destiny. And I'm going to go over some of the craziest parts of the song, which is the talk box. We're going to set it up first. So, okay. This is the keyboard we use for the talk box. This is the talk box here. So basically, you could see from here that there is a keyboard. Come on this side. So what you have to do is, it's actually pretty hard. You're going to route this keyboard out from 3, right here, and that comes out of the Apollo 1 over here. Come over here. Come around. Okay. Then I'm going to take it into panel D right here. So now the keyboard's coming out of over here. Come look over here. And then I plug it in here and I take it out to the talk box right here. So now the keyboard is technically coming out. You hear that? Okay, so if we play the track. Oh my God. Okay, so I've given you the talk box game. Super hard to set up. You got your synth. Let me just show you the synth. The synth's got to be, the synth, just to set up on the synth itself was bananas. Because I went through a whole bunch of different settings. This range settings and filter settings and turning on and off different filters and oscillators, and it was a lot of work, man. This is real production shit that took me a lot of work. Usually people just like, yo, get that Talkbox guy up in here and do that. And, I wanted to build my own records. And so if I'm going to build my own records, then I'm going to build my own records. It's just when you release a track every 2 weeks, you can't really wait for anybody for any reason. So if they ain't hustling up, you got to keep moving. Right, so then let's get back to the actual track. So what set this track off was this synth, and once again I want to shout out to Splice, because I found this synth sample on Splice, and I was like, oh, this is fire. So anyway, after finding that sample, I then came through and found the bass. So that bass worked for me. E-piano, I don't really have to do much on this part. Pads were already there. Funk synth. So once again, this is like one of those songs, just don't fuck it up, you know what I mean? Then the question is like, how do you lay your drums, right? I want to go to the hook so you can kind of just get an idea of how this whole song is laid out. Okay. Kick 1, kick 2. Add some more flair. Okay. Snare, gotta be an 80s snare. You gotta put an 80s snare on an 80s synth, right? Pop, 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 pop. Hi-hats. So this is all programming, obviously. Sample programming. And I got some good perk loop. Now here's the sauce though. All you who don't know the sauce. I'm gonna stop this. When you're dealing with drums, you need swag, right? And hip hop swag is seriously, it's MPC swing. An MPC swing is like a little bit of delay on the 2 and the 4 and a little bit of volume changes. So what I do is I go in and I created the swing. So down here on my very left, hold on one second. On my very left down here, there's a groove called MP6 right here. You see it right there, 96. And I created this groove, and it's an MPC groove. And so what I do is I'll like take, let's say this piece right here, and I will apply this groove to it. And then I get a swag to it that makes the beat all sound really good. So that's kind of like the basics, okay? Now let's get into the complications. Obviously the talk box being the hardest complication. And here's where it gets fun. I started to think like, yo, this is a real party song. So let's put some party vibes in it. So I stole this party sample. You see this. And you can see it's this yellow one. Then I was like, well, it doesn't really sound like a party. So if you take that off, all you hear is me yelling in the background. And I literally came. Oh my God. Oh shit! Oh, he said that. I didn't know he said that. Oh snap! You know what I mean? Just like all over the fucking place in my room. So here it is. Yup. Then I think one of the key parts of this song is this 80s drums loop. You know what I'm saying? I love that. Then I had this part in the song where I go, let's leave the lights on with his Python, trying to take a picture like Nikon, which is funny because I'm using a Sony. So maybe I should tag Sony in there so y'all should be happy that I'm calling out your cameras. A7 is what I'm using. A7X, some shit like that. Looks like it's just the A7. I had to update it because it could do this live streaming stuff. Anyways, so in the song, I'm like walking up to a girl, right? So I stepped up and I said, ma'am, let's leave the lights on with his Python, trying to take a picture like Nikon. You an icon, I'm an icon, leave the lights on till the tape gone, you my type, huh? So I wanted to make it feel like a crowd was there watching me step up to this chick. So what I did was I went to the front here and I put my party scene back in, which was this scene right here. So you have the party scene is right there. Then I did like 1,000,000 fucking claps. So this is me clapping like thousands of times. Seriously, I think I clapped 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 fucking times I clapped in my room. Once again, and I'll play you that, is right here. There you go. And you hear it. Feels like a fucking chorus of claps. I song with his Python, trying to take a picture like Nikon. You an icon, I'm an icon, leave the lights on till the tape gone, you my type, huh? Funny in the sheets, a freak in a nylon. And all you really needed to make someone feel this vibe was the bass line, right? Right? Yeah, let's leave the lights on with this Python, trying to take a picture like Nikon. You an icon, I'm an icon, leave the lights on till the tape gone, you my type, huh? Oh, so many songs. Yeah, let's leave the lights on with this Python, trying to take a picture like Nikon. You an icon, I'm an icon, leave the lights on till the tape gone, you my type, huh? Funny in the sheets, a freak in a nylon, lay the pipe on, make some kids got my... It's funny in the streets, god damn it. I put funny in the sheets. She ain't funny in the sheets. I was talking about my girl, Jen. She's funny in the streets because she's a comedian. when I write stuff, I'm usually writing about Jen. Though I didn't meet Jen that way. Though I did walk up to her in front of another girl. That's how I met her. Actually, I just walked right up to their table and sat down. Was like, "What's up?" But I knew her friend, so I wasn't that cool. But anyways, so let's leave the lights on with his Python, trying to take a picture like Nikon. You an icon, I'm an icon. Leave the lights on till the tape gone. You my type, huh? Funny in the streets, a freak in the nylon. Lay the pipe on, make some kids, got my sights on. The type of story I'm probably gonna get some likes on. The fight's on, nobody gonna take my wife home. And yeah, so then that pretty much kind of sums up most of the hard shit in this song.